Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can lie. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to beef? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us.
Well, folks, good evening, welcome, and thanks for joining us here.
My people don't want to hope on.
Today is Tuesday, December 17, 2024.
So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they said they were for?
Liberia.
Too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric.
Police brutality against
you see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough time, but they delay people suffer.
Miles arrest
people crying
and
for hunger.
United
Your
States
vision and your
Embassy
mission,
has
your
issued
intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So
has issued
why?
a
The
security
government
alert
should lie. Why? But that the
for
question that we
citizens and foreign
ask.
partners alike. Details coming up. A call to action. All hands on deck. Join the campaign to restore sanity, law and order on Capitol Hill. Save the soul of Liberia's democracy. The rule of law. As always, I'm your host and announcer, Michael Gilman, and we do broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. They lie to us. The song in the background by Dr. J.
We tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to
If you join us for the very first time, we say welcome to you.
That why we
And
voted
all you regular participants, welcome as always. It's great having you on.
You use us and little on
Every
abuse
time
us.
we
So
come on here,
why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so
They
much.
lie to us.
I said they lie. My people, where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us.
Tonight we're going to be bringing you highlights from today's event, as well as taking you back into
the people fool us. The people lie to us.
yesteryear.
The government betray us.
Was the order of the day during the growth we
tired with their lies.
government.
We tired with their promises that led us to all our damages.
And so we invite you to invite others.
Indeed, and now you need to deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to be? We just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the corrupt. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired. They tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then stay they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the corrupt.
They can lie, they can steal, they corrupt, they could not. Evil set of people. We're going to take you back into the yesteryears when protest was the order of the day. Again, we're going to take you back into yesteryears when protest was the order of the day with the boycott, the CPP, the COP. This is June 7, 2019, when Henry Costa and the opposition bloc led a massive protest against the George Weah government. And they were allowed on the grounds of the Capitol building. Their petition, position statement was presented. The only thing that didn't happen, that they did not get, was that they wanted to present a statement to President George Weah. But the justice minister was there, the president pro tempore was there, the speaker was there, deputy speaker was there, high-ranking officials of the government were present to receive the petition. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of Liberians were at this rally, this protest, June 7, 2019. Take a look, take a listen here. Okay, sorry about that, but That was from June. That was June 7, 2019. Clip there. We just played to you. Henry Costa. You can see the date on that placard being held by one of the protesters. Save the State, June 7, 2019. And you see at the background is the Capitol building. In the background there is the executive mansion. You see the executive mansion where Liberians were not allowed today to thread, to pass, to present their petition. You see what is happening? This is history right here. They've long forgotten people who benefited from protests, protestation on a daily, weekly basis are the ones today stopping the people, preventing the people from petitioning their direct representatives. I want you to take a look. Take a look. Okay? People who are benefactors of protests, whether they lie to the Liberian people about 16 billion or bring back our money, whatever campaign, we tired suffering and all of that, they are the ones today that are beating on peaceful protesters, Liberians. They are the ones today that are preventing the people. Okay? Here is the Bring Back We Tired Suffering rally. Here is the We Tired Suffering rally in Liberia, in Monrovia, under the George Weah government. Take a look, take a listen.
Opposition supporters are staging a rally in a suburb east of the Liberian capital, Monrovia. The demonstrators demand government action in the face of increasing hardship. Opposition party Collaborating Political Parties, CPP, blamed President George Weah for the attacks launched against one of the organizers of the event. Since the announcement of the rally, that government and party officials have criticized the initiative. Earlier, a group of young people stormed a radio station in the capital when a representative of the opposition was due to appear as a guest. The group stood outside the building holding weapons and chanting pro-government slogans.
Okay? You heard a song played in the background there, right? You heard a song. The same Takunje song that is being played today. They lied to us. Why they should lie, why they should steal, why they should kidnap. The people lied to us. The government lied to us. That's the song they played that time. But they went ahead with their protest. Government provided water, security, safety, food, and all of that. That was a foreign journalist giving an account of what happened. But you did not hear that journalist talk about police brutality or the beating of peaceful protesters, shooting live bullets, tear gas at protesters. You did not hear that journalist give any account of that. You didn't hear that. people that benefited protestation in Liberia are today telling the Liberian people that is not the way. It will not bring investors. It will not carry on development. It does not augur well for anything. As recent as 2 years ago, as 2 years ago, during the George Weah government, protestation was an order of the day. Here is another protest 2 years ago, as reported by Al Jazeera. Against government corruption, allegedly against government corruption. This is the opposition, of which Joseph Boakai was a party. Okay, take a look, take a listen here. Let's go back into time before we bring you to speed with today.
In Liberia's capital, Monrovia, a march to sweep corruption out of the country. Hundreds of people gathered with brooms in their hands for a small protest against a big problem. Corruption is everywhere, says Esther Thompson. She says she has to pay bribes to get her children in school, to get money out of her bank account, or even to get a job. But it's even worse in government.
In the House of Senate, in the House of Representatives, in government, that's where corruption is.
In August, 3 senior figures of Weah's government were suspended after the U.S. Treasury imposed sanctions against them. The president's chief of staff is accused of corruption and directing warlords to threaten political rivals. The managing director of the Port Authority is accused of funneling money into private accounts. And the state solicitor general is accused of shielding suspected criminals, blocking investigations into government corruption.
And we empathize.
The government denies any wrongdoing.
That those sanctions were not because of the government, was not targeted at the president. So if people are using these things to gain political relevance, well, we're in a democracy. Our citizens are allowed to protest and do as they feel. But the truth is that we've done more as a government than any other administration in trying to fight graft in the public space.
These protesters are marching not towards the presidential palace or parliament, but towards the U.S. embassy. They're hoping the U.S. can do what their government has failed to, arrest and prosecute those stealing public funds.
Hundreds, not thousands of people came out to demonstrate against corruption. Not the numbers that organizers had hoped for, but they say they have the backing of the Liberian people. It's just that there is here in this country a culture of fear when it comes to speaking out against government corruption.
Gifty Lama worked as an auditor at the Liberian Revenue Authority. In October 2020, she was found dead in her car. State investigators concluded Ms. Lama died of suffocation. An accident, says the government. A cover-up, says Lama's widower.
There was a state-sponsored murder because my wife was investigating taxes in the tune of $25 million US, paid through the commercial bank that's supposed to be deposited at the central bank and were then diverted by people in high authority.
Following Ms. Lama's death, President Weah passed several bills in Parliament. A Witness Protection Act to protect those who expose corruption, a code of conduct for government officials, and a fast-track court to prosecute people accused of taking bribes. But organizers of the march say that's not enough. They're calling for a change of political culture to sweep the country clean of dirty politics, bad governance, and corruption.
All right, you listen to that. That was a foreign journalist in the country reporting for Al Jazeera, being at ease to cover the events as they unfolded without any hindrance, unfettered access. The protesters were not beaten. They marched through the streets to go to the American embassy and presented their petition. Okay? You heard the information minister, then Julius Ledger Rennie, my friend and colleague, talked, and gave a true account of what was unfolding in the country and the rights of protesters, Liberians, to assemble freely and speak their minds. Is that what we have today? Is that what we have today in our country? Yeah? Is that what we have today? Huh? The Joseph Boakai,
as I just stated here,
Joseph Boakai, favorite nephew, Henry Costa, that Boakai benefited from, is on account of a lead protester. He led several protests. He organized several protests that benefited Joseph Boakai today. Okay? Whether he was in the United States or in Monrovia or anywhere on planet Earth. Take a look, take a listen to Henry Costa here.
Official communication which we sent to the Ministry of Justice over a month ago, we asked for the right to assemble, to peaceably assemble, and petition our government as a follow-up to June 7th. So officially speaking, it is not a step down. But individual members of the COP, it is their wish, it is their desire, and they are voicing that desire. But the official position of the COP, consistent with the communication, is to assemble. Well, when we assemble, we can petition the government, we can do whatever, but that is a fundamental constitutional right. And so the Minister of Justice said, well, on that note, I am now under obligation to ensure I provide you security.
Let's take our next question.
That is it.
Okay.
Okay. On that note, the Minister of Justice stated to them, we will provide you security. Nobody was beaten. This was the prelude to June 7th. Guaranteed under the Constitution. Okay? Guaranteed under the Constitution that citizens can assemble anytime to petition their government. Did we see that happen today? This is Reverend Mother Dr. Per Brown Bull today at the Capitol in front of the police, speaking her mind, availing herself. In fact, she told us on this platform that she was going to be at the protest, at the rally, because she wanted to see the rule of law. She is a signer of the 1986 Constitution. And she was on the grounds today. But they did not tear gas her. They didn't arrest her. They did nothing to her. Take a look, take a listen to what she said here.
So we are talking with so let us get another way. So if the people have a right to come to the people, to talk to them, to assemble, and when the people come and shoot you, the people who supposed to protect you, it was not provoked. I was a witness.
When you say shoot, what do you mean? Was it live bullets or tear gas?
I never been in war to shoot in your butt.
But you were shooting.
Whatever. Pop. Man, these people fought everybody. They forgot about me. People were running. I had my stake, my own security ran. But then I couldn't see a cloud. Yes, cloud and smoke. Just keep, and we only reach right here. To turn the road, I guess when they saw the group, they gave the order to shoot. So, the police, the government, Liberia police, the executive branch of government, they're supposed to save us, protect us for our safety. I am a victim, son of the Constitution, to adhere to the rule of war. I did not do anything by the time we reach here to go over there. Man, they fight, they smoke, keep over me. If y'all can smell my glasses, you smell me. Y'all can smell the tear gas. Y'all can smell the tear gas. On my clothes. So what did I do? Y'all talk about war crime court. If we didn't incite the people are taking one of the Constitution says. You have a right to assemble. And when your government not correct, reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put you there, and we will take you off.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Brutality.
I have a right to assemble. And when your government not correct, reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put you there, and we will take you off.
Thank you.
And when your government not correct, reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put you there, and we will take you off.
Thank you.
Correct, reform and change it. Just how we voted for y'all, just how it will not be 6 months. We put you there, and we will take you off.
Thank you.
Per Brown Bull. Just how we put you there, we will take you from there. Okay? This was today in Liberia, Monrovia, Liberia. We got more to show you here. Here is Sekou Carrasco. Sekou Carrasco being whisked off, arrested, and taken into custody today in Monrovia, Liberia.
Where is the man? Who put him in? Come here. Why you touching, sir? Where is the man? Who put him in? Come here. Why you touching, sir?
Okay, that was Carrasco. Here is another incident at the protest today, at the rally today. And that's a Pear Brown Bull talking about what they're gonna do. These renegade lawmakers, they would do it to Yomli Kanga Lawrence. They would do it to Joseph Boakai. Take a look. Take a listen here. Okay, here is viewer discretion is advised. Here is a young man who sustained a bullet wound today in Monrovia, Liberia. Take a look, take a listen here. Okay, here is another person that sustained wound that was being taken care of. But let me address a wasted epidural, 9-month a wasted 9-month epidural. Perhaps that was not even epidural. Maybe that was potato leaf or some kind of feverty leaf they used that time. A wasted 9-month epidural is here talking about the police did a good job today. But at that time, the videos I show you, if anything went wrong that time during George Weah time, the police were described as George Weah police. So you 9-month epidural, wasted epidural, you need to go back to your mom and tell her sorry for giving birth to you, because you are a useless idiot. And you're sitting on this platform and not learning anything.
See what Joe Bugger do to political areas me? Was it? Why the process? Damn it. 18. Do to me. See what Joe Bugger do to political areas me?
This is Eric. This is Eric Smith.
Damn it.
All right.
18.
Here is another.
So this is a live bullet. Protesters. So he's dying slowly. He's dying slowly. Shot in his leg. He was shot in his leg. By police. So this is a live bullet. Protesters. So he's dying slowly. And some of them, he's dying slowly. Shot in his leg. He was shot in his leg by police.
You saw that. You saw this. Here is another one right here. Look at how the police shoved that young man. Take a look, take a listen here. This is just outside the Capitol building. All right, you see the young man lying there and everybody's screaming, he's bleeding, he's bleeding, he's bleeding. All right, the police didn't care whether they're going to take him to hospital to get him some aid. Okay, this happened today in Monrovia, Liberia. Jerome Gamer is here. He's going to be coming in momentarily. But I just wanted to show you all of these videos so that he can give some accounting of it. All right. All of these things happen today in Liberia, in our country. Okay. That person that wasted 9 months epidural, I got rid of them. But I wanted them to hear the message first before I blocked them. All right. So you don't worry about it. I'm looking at the comments just like everybody is. Yeah. You don't worry about it. Yeah. We're talking serious thing here. The last time I checked, if those things happen during the George Weah time, then the police that George Weah police. It's happening today. The Liberia National Police, the police they wear, they hand pump. Yeah. Take a look here. As the people were being assembled, take a look at what happened here.
We are back on, regardless of the tear gas fire. We subscribe to this work. We subscribe.
That's the pushback. And this is the situation right here.
It's alleged that live bullet were used on the protesters.
Leave back! Leave back! Leave back!
It's alleged
lawlessness everywhere. Lawlessness.
protesters. It's alleged. We don't know where his Honorable Frank Safoko, how safe he is.
When I saw the guy for the candidate, I told the guy, I said, so I tell my wife to them. In the process, the guy made me in the hand was and I told them, nobody go behind me. Because I knew they were up for killing one of us, or Photo, or Gucci and myself. So I was actually prepared and ready for anything. So I told them, I said, look, I will tell my back to them. Nobody stay behind me. Let the police come from behind me. Okay, so the guy came behind me and how he was.
What the next move?
Look, the next move is making people come into a peaceful society. So I was actually prepared and ready for anything. So I told them, I said, look, I will tell my back to them. Nobody stay behind me. Let the police come from behind me. Okay, so the guy came behind me and how he was.
What the next move?
Look, the next move is making people come into a peaceful society. Now have weapons.
When you go to work?
Bossman, this is the capital of Delhi, right? We came here somewhat peacefully. We are here. We are here. The only advice I can give people, when you see me take my back, do not go behind me. Because people want to target us. If you are targeting me, anybody go behind me will be affected.
Are you ready to go down?
Bossman, let my back be there and watch the process. We're here. So you can go Islam. The ball already, the ball are going to wash out.
He has been rushed to the hospital.
He didn't wash to the hospital, right? I have to tell my people to go for him, follow us with him. That's how we go in here. So they are wasting the time. We are going to get some of these. So they didn't fire anything.
They are wasting their time. They are wasting their time. And we are going to do what we got to do to get the Liberian people's job going. Yeke Koluba. Brother Gay Man, Jerome, Gay Man. Please unmute yourself. Good evening to you.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
So far, so good. We are watching the situation in Liberia just as you are.
Right.
And we stand with our Constitution, the rule of law, and we have to give credit to those who are willing to put their lives on the line to defend the Constitution. You know, when they say, if you are not a student of history, you are bound to repeat the errors of the past. If your name is Coleman and you knew your history, you would be the last person to chase people down and shoot people. For those of you who are too young to know the story of the Colemans, David Coleman and the Coleman families were agitators for constitutional democracy in Liberia.
Right.
And the tyrannical William V. Tubman chased them down, shot David Coleman and his son dead. And for someone whose name is Coleman to be parading Monrovia, shooting people, hunting down protesters, it tells you that the gentleman has no idea about his history. And I think you are familiar with the American saying that a tree that has no roots is bound to sway every way the wind blows until it falls, gradually falls.
Right.
That is this Coleman guy who thinks that the power that is given to him is inherited. It is his parents' position that he inherited, and he's entitled to it, and he can do whatever he wants to do. But I can tell you that Mr. Coleman, Joseph M. Boakai, and the renegades, they are being emboldened by the Liberian Supreme Court. The Speaker has filed for bill of information. How many days now?
Almost a week now.
When we have national security, the security of the state. And when the case is in court, it is considered in progress. And all previous rulings stands. Everything goes back to status quo ante.
Right. Even the court issued that ruling.
The court issued that ruling. The folks had no regard for the court because Joseph Walker set the precedents. The court ruled against him in the LTA case, disregarded the Supreme Court, and went and did his own thing. Same thing with the central bank. So if the fish is getting rotten from the head, why shouldn't the police or the renegade lawmakers? But Mr. Gilman, this is not about the protest today. What you see there is the foundation being set for 2029 when Joseph Walker and the Unity Party will declare themselves the winner. And you cannot go to the Supreme Court because it disregards the Supreme Court. And You saw over the weekend a litigant, the vice president, the president of the Senate, have a case pending before the Supreme Court.
Right.
And the Chief Justice is fraternizing with the litigant.
The litigant, yeah.
Where in the world in these United States you will find the United States, or let's say Roe versus Wade, or Amazon versus U.S., and you see the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and Jeff Bezos partying somewhere? Where is the ethics? Is Liberia an actual country? Today, I went to the U.S. Embassy website, and they have put up a warning against Liberia that I guess citizens should not travel outside of part of Monrovia.
I have that information.
I will let you review it later on. But this is where we are. Liberia has regressed. Liberia, like the folks say, everybody is on their own. You cannot rely on the courts. You cannot rely on the judicial system.
No.
In 2017, after the election, was it 2016, 2017, after the elections, Joseph Boakai, Charles Walker Bromsky, Cummings, and the opposition took their case to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court ruled against them. And Charles Walker Bromsky said, basically, not verbatim, but as a member of the court, while this ruling may be painful, the Supreme Court, the final arbiter of justice in this country, has ruled. And henceforth, we have to accept, because it is the rule of law. That is my bastard brother, the legal luminary, Charles Walker Bromsky. He may be turning in his grave that the Supreme Court that he so worshipped will rule. And a man from somewhere called Wasanga has no regards.
Absolutely no regard.
I have no regards. So where does Liberia go when you have no courts, you have no justice? We are lawless. No wonder Liberia failed the Millennium Challenge. We scored 48 on the rule of law.
Right.
Not even 50. Mr. Gaiman?
Yeah.
I am worried we are in trouble.
We are in trouble, Mr. Gaiman, Jerome Gaiman. We are in trouble. And this is it right here. The United States Embassy issued a security alert today in Liberia. That red piece you are looking at there is the American Embassy security alert issued today in Liberia. Let me click on it, open it, and then we're going to read it together as I bring on Miss Alita Gban. This is it right here. Security alert. Liberia security alert. Caution, December 17, 2024. Okay. It shifted someplace else. Let me bring that page, because the link opened up to another page. That's why it's not showing right away. But this is it right here. Yeah. Okay, this is it right here. U.S. Embassy in Liberia, security alert. That's it right here. December 17, 2024. Location, Monrovia, Liberia. Event. The U.S. Embassy Monrovia is alerting U.S. citizens that police are deploying tear gas and water cannons at the Capitol building to disperse protesters. Traffic is hindered on Camp Johnson Road and Tubman Boulevard. It is advisable to avoid the Capitol Hill area until further notice. Actions to take: avoid Capitol Hill area, monitor local media for updates, exercise caution if unexpectedly in the vicinity of large gatherings or protests. Keep a low profile, prepare for delays in travel, and have funds to cover these delays. If you need assistance, U.S. Embassy Monrovia, 502 Benson Street, 231-77-677-7000. Okay, that's the contact information, everything there for anybody needing. But Mr. Gamer, just before Alita comes in, if the embassy issues such alerts, sometimes our people can say, oh, they always do that. It's a normal thing for the embassy to issue alert when protest is going on and all of that. But they emphasize in this, they talk about police is deploying tear gas and water cannon on protesters. Protest is welcome in this country. We were in Washington, D.C., December 13, 2019. We didn't go there to go cheer anybody up, but to go protest and make our position known. Correct?
That's correct.
So
on a cold day.
Yeah, on a cold day. It was raining ice. It was raining ice. Okay? Alita, welcome. Miss Brown.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gimmick. Good
Yeah.
evening to everybody.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, Mr. Gimmick, I actually joined the show tonight to, express how sad and dissatisfied we are tonight as not just only Liberian, but partisans of the Great Revolutionary Massive Party, the CDC. It is
Right.
unfortunate that once again, our people have to be brutalized, and violated by the Black regime. And Mr. Gammon, my message is very clear tonight on this platform. How much more can we take? That is a question that, worries me because it has, continued to happen and we are yet to see the proper actions being taken. And I feel like that is the main reason for the continuity. And it's high time that we take a better step and a step that will warrant a result.
Uh-huh.
That is unacceptable in our country. It is unacceptable. A protest is a democratic proceeding. Protest is legalized in Liberia. Protest has nothing to do with such an accessing drugs are injected by unknown substances, taken into NSA headquarters, beaten and brutalized because they want to get intel on people and ex-official or government that they use propagandas and lies to ruin their lives. Mr. Gaiman, this is unacceptable. And it's high time we as citizens in America, we have to hit the Capitol building of America to send a very clear message to not just Mr. Barker, but to the international partner that enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Our family lives Our family have been brutalized. Tonette Yaya VCC is home on treatment because he was severely beaten by the NSA personnel, slapping. He got all kinds of marks on his body. Tonel, the love of Mother Fewa Mare Sekou Carrasco, and hundreds of Liberians are being barred today because the only crime they did was to advocate to the government that the right thing, which is to uphold the rule of law.
Right.
That was the only wrong we did. To say we are one part of our own political party because by the Constitution of Liberia, we have rights to choose which political assembly, which political party we form part of. That is our constitutional right. And that is what Mr. Baka intends is to kill us. And either we survive or we perish. There is no other way. But let's just be clear. This is a message not just to Mr. Baka, to also to our party as a whole, and to our former senator, who is President George Monrovia. How much more can we take? How much more of our brothers will not make it home to their family? How much more of our family will come home with peace? How much more? How much more? That is the question, and I leave it for now because this is very emotional for me. It is very emotional for every one of us.
Yeah.
Very emotional for us. 2005, Manasseri. 2011, Manasseri. 2023, Joseph Boaka. One way history. See what we stood up for. It is hard time. We stand out and defend our right. And somehow we are willing. Death is not for animals, it's for everybody who wants death cause us, we will do it. But when it comes to protecting our own, we are prepared at this point because we attack here. Enough is enough, Mr. Gimme.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stop here for now.
Thank you very much, Elita, Miss Elita Gba there. Very emotional statement, and she has every right to be, because she's a young lady that have witnessed so much gruesome activities, murders, uh, uh, murders of sedition. Okay, a party that she belongs to. Her colleagues been murdered, and the question is appropriate. How much more can we take? How long can we endure? Something has to be done. Something has to be done. Let's bring on Brother Connor, A.B. Connor, senior analyst, just joined us here. We're going to open up the lines very, very soon, and then you can call. You can call on the telephone. We're not taking WhatsApp. We're not taking calls on Facebook Messenger. We'll take your calls direct and WhatsApp. Okay, Brother Connor, welcome. How you doing?
Oh, good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
Good evening to the followers and both at home and abroad.
Yeah.
Let me say good evening to my dear brother Jerome in Florida there. And of course our young sister Elita. You know, Liberia, today is a dark day for Liberia. I know in the eyes of the rescuers or the rescue missionaries, today is the day that they are celebrating. Today is the day that they are jubilating and they are happy about. But one thing I want them to know, like my dear brother Jerome stated, if you are not guided by history, you are doomed to repeat the mistakes. If you have lived in Liberia to see some political players that are in that country and how they end up, you will allow yourself to be guided by those things or guided by those things. But it's apparent that a lot of people, they are power drunk right now. Predicated on that, they have thrown history through the windows. But the typical Liberian person say, how long John stay in the army?
How long John stay in the army? Correct.
If the true Whig Party from independence up to 1980, they could lead our country, and today they are like they never existed in Liberia. If that can tell you anything, you got a problem.
You do.
For those that lived through the military regime of Samuel Doe, if I know a lot of people that follow this show, perhaps that they were not even born.
Right.
But there was a justice minister in Liberia called Jenkins Scott.
Jenkins Scott. Jenkins K. Zebby Scott.
K. Zebby. That was Jenkins Colbert Zubobian Scott. He was ferocious. His presence was indeed intimidating for every Liberian that lived through the Doe era. I don't know of any powerful justice minister in the history of Liberia called Jenkins Scott. Jenkins Scott, his end was horrible. He died in the dumpster.
Yep.
He was sleeping in the garbage.
In the garbage.
So if that can tell you anything, there was a police director in Liberia called Vanny Dempster. Everybody know exactly what happened to Vanny Dempster.
Yeah.
In the 1980 coup. Gregory Coleman is just a 40, from my understanding, I think he's a 44-year-old young man or something.
Mm-hmm.
If you allow police position to becloud his judgment at this young age, relatively young age, that's a doomsday scenario he's playing with. You cannot go in the street and continuously, this is not the first instance. You have gone in Grand Quebec County and murdered people. Today, there's nothing absolutely. You work for an 80-year-old octogenarian that has said nothing about killing Liberians in Quebec County. You went in rehab community and shot a young little boy over there under your watch as the police director. And it like you salivate in those things. You get on Twitter. I mean, how do you call it? TikTok, right? That's my understanding that he's a ferocious user of TikTok. He's on it. You parade in the street of Monrovia with pink lit. But you got to understand that the people are watching you. You know, my brother, Liberia will have to stand up. If you can't stand up today, like I stated 2 nights ago, you're not going to stand up tomorrow.
No, you're not stand up tomorrow.
Just say goodbye to multi-party democracy in our country. This is just what it entails right now.
Yeah.
And to close on, my brother, I know you'd have to take callers in. My disappointment, and this, let me use the disappointment to set a clarion call to the political players in Liberia, especially the CDC. And of course, the integrity lawmakers. I am deeply disappointed. Situation of this magnitude took place in Liberia. there should have been almost an instantaneous press conference with a conglomeration of local and international media.
Correct.
Issuing a strong statement emanating from the 30 or 29 lawmakers jointly. That's one. Two, the Congress or Coalition with Democratic Change should have been at the headquarters conducting the press conference, issuing the press statement.
Correct.
I can tell you this. A minor indictee or convict at the time, Gloria Mususka, Unity Party they were at the court, they were at her home, they were at the prison compound.
Yeah.
Including Joseph Boakai.
Joseph Boakai, say Boakaska.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been almost 18 hours now, or so to speak, or 12 or whatever time. I saw a lame statement from Speaker Kofa Page talking about the Liberian got a right to protest. That's lame.
Yeah.
This evening, I was listening on a sister platform. The chairman of the CDC called into that program. That's lame. This is no child's play. These people, they are not kidding. These people, they are vicious. Until you meet up with that march, stop playing.
Stop playing.
You cannot have a face, prominent political figures of your institution. They're being apprehended and literally taken to prison, some brutalized. And what a kind of lame statement coming from individuals and so on and so forth. During the days of CDC, between 2005 all the way before they ascended to the leadership of the country. Let me close on this. Every time there was a riot, the seditionists and members of the party were immediate at the police station, at the courthouse, and everywhere you think about. They made their presence felt in those areas.
They did.
But today, like they're telling you that you are, they classify you as a toddler bulldog at this point in time. I know you are not, but until you put the house in order, it's important that we put things together. This is not a Liberia that we struggle for. When I was in high school, back then, the likes of Gregor Coleman, maybe he was just not even a teenager at the time.
No.
So for them to pass around in this place today to get the authority of this country passing all around, shooting on people, is a sad thing.
It's a sad thing, brother.
But again, my brother, it's great to be here. We got to speak truth to authority.
Thank you very much. And Favor Morris have just joined us from Monrovia. She's following the program here. Favor, good morning to you there. She said, morning, Mr. Gilman. Good morning, and thanks for your service, your bravery, everything you put in there today, although you were arrested. But hey, you are a giant. And we all here cherish what you did today. And I spoke with you 2-3 times while you were in detention up to the time you left to go home. When somebody stood your bond, you left to go home. Stay strong. Stay strong, okay? Stay strong. And
Favor, let me say thanks for the effort. History will be kind to you, my dear. You guys are strong. And then be resolute, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Favor. And Mas SP says she is I salute her bravery. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the phone lines here. Mr. Gimme, you want to come in before we go to the phone lines? You got to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, please.
Let me acknowledge the woman who did us a favor.
Yeah.
She did us a favor.
Absolutely.
For those of us who are in the diaspora, and even those who cowardly stay at home and watch, you did them a favor by putting them on the front pages of all the newspaper. Yes.
Yeah.
Every newspaper, every outlet is carrying this bloodbath.
Yeah.
And this is what we call a victory. You know, in American politics, they say the opposition never loses an opportunity to make the opposition look bad. This is it. Joseph Boyka and his crony were lured into the public space.
Yeah.
And exposed to the international community for who they are. Yes, the rule of law is worth dying for if you can. When you have people like Bacchus Matthews, Deacon Carter, Sam Jackson, these people were in jail and flogged every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, and night, because they were calling for the rule of law and constitutional democracy, multi-party system. So, favor, what you have done, you are only continuing the legacy of great men and women that came before you. Great men, can you imagine you are in the annals of history?
Yeah.
And your name is going side by side with the greats of all greats. G. Bacchus Matthews. So, ma'am, I salute you. You are our heroine. What you have done, real men will emulate you tomorrow. Not men, but real men. What was Carrasco's crime? What did he do?
What did he do?
They say he was playing loud music. He was standing by the music, playing loud music.
Uh-huh. And what was the music they lied to us?
Yes.
the same music they played that time.
Yes. It's like, it's, when you live long enough,
yeah,
things happen. Life is a boomerang. When you throw it, it comes back to you.
It comes back.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And if you are not looking, it may hit you in the face or hit you in the mouth. But this is what it is. People yesterday that were saying, they were going to cook. They were bringing their co-pots. They were bringing their food. They were bringing everything, including guns.
Yeah, they did.
Today they are saying, I was listening to Spoon TV,
mm-hmm.
and people were out there trying. They couldn't even find an excuse.
No.
Dr. Richardson said, I have to go back and watch and see whether they were throwing stone and all that, but who provoked whom? It was when I knew that when you go to a game and the man take his football and run and say, they down 5-0, say where the Guinea, and so it's a draw.
It's a draw, yeah.
They don't want to tell you that I was down 5-0.
Yeah,
I would have lost the game anyway. But so they said this woman that have been criticizing CDC all the time, could not muster the courage to say what we saw. She said she had to go back and watch several more films.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Gayman. Let's go to the phone.
I was looking at this face here called Diana Hosking. Spoon said Carrasco were faking it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I know.
They say Janja bypass. They say this thing he got is Kool-Aid. It's not. It's too pink to be blood.
Yeah, too pink. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let's go to the WhatsApp line here. Take our first caller from South Korea. Hello.
Oh, Brother Mike. Oh, you on?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I want to call her from South Korea. Hello.
No,
yeah, Mr. Gimme, Prince. This is Prince on the line.
Yeah,
calling
Prince.
from South Korea.
Yeah, welcome, Prince.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gimme, and thank you for everything that you are doing.
Yeah.
And I would say kudos for that to those Liberians that stood as freedom fighters to get there to make sure that the rules of law be whole in our country and be respected. I want to give you guys kudos. You guys are freedom fighters. You guys are giant. That's why we call you giant. Even those that took that last bullet, may God be with them. Mr. Gamer, the thing here is that, yesterday I was on the phone, and like tears were like in my eye. We be very frank. Like you want to do something, you're not able to do.
You're not
like
able to
that
do.
power should come. That I should be able to be there to do something to make Joseph Boaka and those of Sierra police he brought down there to understand that we are Liberian. But you see the other Liberian, those of you that are sitting down home, those of you that are against your country, that are against your fellow Liberian tomorrow, history with Georgia. When this President George, we are came in to lead our country, to build our country, to help us educate our children and lead us with education. Ever since you guys been in our country, you guys wasn't educated. He the first president about free education so that we will be educated in our country, so that we know our right from our wrong. You are stood against him. You are stood against him. You were in your number standing to that executive mansion, waiting for him to step out of that mansion for you to murder him, like you did to Sandra Kanyan and President Tobo, for you to murder him. Today, some of you couldn't even leave your house to get in that street. You had to stand to tell that Sierra Leone man that he cannot bring our country, that he cannot damage the rule of law in our country. You're not able to stand before him to talk to him. You're not able. But today, a peaceful man that came to say, yes, this is my country. This is where I hail from. I will make sure the country get on the right path. You stood against him. Liberians, you guys are hateful. You guys are hateful. You have to stop. You have to stop. You always go against people who stand for that country. You're always against them. And today, history with Georgia. You cannot do it to President Georgia. President Georgia is satisfied. If you leave with me, I will tell you, say, leave it. Because I once told my friend, I said, one day, Mr. Gamer, I told him, I said, one day you will be hitting people that you will bring foreigners in our country. You will not get your voice. He will bring his people. They will lose their resources like they're doing today. You will not get a voice to talk. You will live in actual poverty. You will suffer. And Prophet came and testified to what I told him. Because what? The kind of hate we got in our heart, caring for people, lie on each other, stood there telling us that President George, we have stole money. He paid condominiums. Today they cannot even judge him. They cannot even say anything. The condominiums are there. Something that will show your face of your country as beauty. Things that you are laying on, they told you that what you will eat sour, you will eat.
The line is very busy. We got a whole lot of folks on the line, Prince. So just wrap it up.
Okay, I'm gonna conclude right here, okay, Mr. Gayman. So I asking you, Liberian people, you got to stand up. Let's stand up with one another. That's why the border we take. We're not taking it for ourselves. We're taking it for our children, our generation. Since I was born in suffering in our country. I wake up my eye, I see war. Today, I'm getting gray hair in my face. Liberian, I still suffering. Are we still going to leave that there? Let us stay and stand with people who want to save that country. Thank you, Mr. Gayman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, at least a minute will be okay for people because we got a lot of people on the line.
We got a lot of people. We got a lot of people. So let's please let make 1 minute here and there. All right. Let's go to Musa Brown from New Jersey. He been the longest on here, 19 minutes now. Musa Brown, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, how you doing? And good evening to all the panelists there. AB, my brother, good evening.
Yeah. Oh, so I have to go over.
Yeah, Mr. Gaiman, you know this is not a surprise for me in particular. When Joseph Boakai took over the presidency, when he appointed Greg Coleman, if you ask all of my friends that we work together, I told them, I said that bro is in trouble. Because for the short time that Greg Coleman served as police director before President we came to power, that boy was so aggressive and rude. And I tell you what, Mr. Gaiman, Gregory Coleman will go down on his knees.
He will.
Gregory Coleman will go down on his knees. Then he set his arm up. Then he said it. Gregory Coleman like that he wear iron suit and walk in the street with bulldog in his hand, drinking energy drinks, and boiling and shooting his friends, his colleagues, people that are educated than him. Then he continue. Look, Mr. Gaiman, look, let me say something. Just as AB said, I'm disheartening.
Yeah.
From the time the school fire first started, the whole CDC hurricane had become silent. From chairman down. Why? Are we following traditions? Did we take oath from Lofa that we're not supposed to speak against one of our leaders, the leader? Is that what's happening? Oh yes. Yeah. They are making others to believe that because the hurricane of CDC come from Lofa County, so we become silent. Because we are taking oath. That's what our tradition says. And we don't speak against our uncles. What is going on? Sir Joseph gone. Thomas Father gone. The Secretary General is silent right now. One of the vocal voice. But let me call on President Weah. President Weah, the brave man can circumcise. When you don't brave, don't circumcise. Be a politician.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Just hang up. Thank you very much. Please mute your phone. Please mute your phone. Mute your phone. I just took your call. Mute your phone. And the next speaker here will be Dorothy Desayu. Miss Desayu, welcome. Dorothy Desayu.
Yeah, I had to mute myself because I kept quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, like the guy that just came on the saying about the Lova people and whatsoever stuff. No, my brother, it's not what you think. It's not what CDC is silent. The reason CDC is silent is we wanted the Liberian people to understand the government that they brought to power and said we're going to do the get them go and demo. An ice cream on the floor, cake on the table. So that I would talk easy, I don't go for nothing. Get a feed the weight. So that I just want to answer that question. And then I want to tell my sister that were out there today. I was feeling sorry for her. I just suddenly looking at the video. Then she put the food in the packet. And there's a Favor Maurice. We love you. I love you. Thank you for your bravery. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ms. Desayu.
Yeah. No, I'm not done, Mr. Gilmore. And what I wanted to say is, when we're telling our people say that these Congo people are bringing back to power, they didn't listen. When you look at everything that is going on right now, if you go back to 1979, On 1970, it's the two-we party in power. So say one, so say all. So say one, so say all. When they can choose, they can put a person here on and say, you don't want to sit down here. That one that bro will not develop. And they sat down over there, they voted out old men, thinking that the old men are going to be in power. No. I don't Congo boys them behind the old men. The devil here for the Congo people. They bad for the Sierra Leone people.
Thank you very much, Miss. There's you, Dorothy. Please. First, let's limit it to 1 minute, please. The line is full. I'm not able to take other calls right now.
Let me end.
All right, Dorothy, go ahead.
Okay. So CDC, the people dying or it's time for all to wake up. We wanted peace, but ain't no time for no peace now. We need to wake up.
Thank you very much.
It was us. Okay?
Thank you very much, Dorothy.
Thank you, Mr. Gimo.
Thank you. Let's take Christopher Siake. Chris Siake from North Dakota.
Thank you, Mr. Gemo.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on the line. Firstly, I want to say kudos to Favor Morris and Kalasco and all those who were in the struggle today.
Right.
But I want to register my disappointment today when I saw the incident. I broke down. I didn't break down because of the police action.
Mm-hmm.
I broke down because I saw CDC, my party, as a toothless bulldog. The way the leadership of the party proceeding.
Yeah.
The party is dead. They killed the momentum, they killed the morale. Where's your cowardly? You can't on Facebook and write all day. Could you imagine they arrested Kalasco? The party cannot make an immediate position statement and listen to Sangaku closing argument. Oh, I'm disappointed where are our leaders? They should have been in the forefront of this thing.
Hold on 1 second, Siake. Caller on the line, I just took your call. Please mute your phone. If you're not speaking to me, please mute your phone. Go ahead.
Yeah, our leader supposed to be in the forefront rallying us right now. And I'm calling on the former president. If we were made progress, we need to overhaul the leadership of our party. Our zeal we started the party with is died. Not because we got a leadership now, so we gotta play the laissez-faire attitude. We got the people today that got wounded. We should have soon all as a party, as a leader. I can't agree with other people that disappear and just left the people vulnerable. Left the people vulnerable. Trust me, Gregory Coma has seen faces. He will not have done nothing he did.
Yeah.
I'm completely disappointed. Let me stop here and give other people down the top.
Thank you very much, Chris Siake.
Yeah.
The next speaker here will be Joyce Lomage. Then we'll go to Big Sister Mariah Nelson and Mass SP. Lomage, welcome. Lomage.
Yeah, Mr. Kim. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome.
AB, how are you? Anita, how are you? Mr. Kim, AB, don't be disappointed. The people uncle is the president of Liberia. The traditional family say Joseph Boka, our uncle, the faculty have one dog and one green building.
Yeah.
One job we have become something. All the Lufians then decide to fix Lufa County. Now the their uncle and their nephew and their grandfather is in chair. Those people, anyway, you see smoke fire there, Mr. Kimo. They think I've been here in the street, those people speaking when Joe we are in office, they are all getting handouts on a cover so they will not speak. Even though we know that lives are important, according to what AB said, there's will be 3-4 press release right after the incident here.
Or they could have marched to the police headquarters.
They were going to the police station because not I watch it in the morning. I see what Carrasco did because they try to get a Carrasco thing. He said, Joe, we are going to the police station. I keep telling you that crew blood, they will not drink it. Because all that the only reason why they arrested Carrasco today because he has signed a George Weah. Say Carrasco to the police station. When he come to the police station, he and all against the car, they will open tear gas and say they were violent. But you're lie. We will send that picture to the UN. We will send to the ECOWAS. We will send that picture. All over Carrasco were very peaceful. Phil Monrovia very peaceful. All those Liberians that went there, they are all Liberians. Carrasco are Liberian because it's just citizen. Phil Monrovia are Liberian before he becomes citizen. Are there two different blood in Liberia? CDC blood and Liberia blood? Because the thing is so confusing me. Like, I too sick and sad because my family never done it today. I worry. I can't hear from 2-3 of my nephews. I can't hear from them. It's worrisome.
Yeah, it is worrisome.
So I need to know everybody over there. We are all Liberians and they are all citizens of Liberia. They got the right to speak. Why Joseph I didn't go there yesterday to go some people? He should wait for today.
It was never.
The advisors there are jealous people.
It was never.
The people that are advising Joseph they are all jealous people. Evil-minded people. They will all reap what they sow. Mr. Kema, stop there. Maybe don't be disappointed. And they put uncle and nephew in the power.
Thank you very much, Lamage. Just hang up for me. Let me go to Sis Mariah, B sister, Mariah Nelson.
Yeah, let the children play.
Let the children play. Thank you. Welcome, Oma.
Thank you, Mr. Kemo.
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody. A special thanks to my daughter, Phil Morris. Thank you. Thank all of you, Mom, Purple, everybody, all the children. And we say sorry to the people that got wounded today, they and their family. You see, the thing we're talking here, I don't know. There's one thing we're talking over and over, that the same thing we're talking for 6 years, Liberian people, we understand it today. Peace be to you, actually. Prince Johnson and the thing where he live with, yeah. Nobody know tomorrow. The babe that Carrasco, then the Carrasco, the babe.
Yeah.
The babe.
Yeah.
I keep on telling you, these people want you, we have to come so they can treat it all kind of way. That's the people in. That's what they want. That the Congo people, the common them, the king them, the people, they use Ome Boaka as their sacrificial lamb. They are the one. Great President, they're the one running our country. And they sit down there again, the people dividing us again with the additional people to fight among ourselves. And they rule the land. That's what happening today. We have forgotten. Mr. Gimo, you forgot? We not forget? You want George Weah to go outside there to that people. That people you're looking at there. God forbid they get George Weah out of the way we do. No voice for us.
Very ruthless.
Those people, look at their body language. Look at those people there today. What they beating journalists and all, you ever see it? Like that? Carrasco, somebody playing music. That music was made Ellington. Somebody playing music. That's in they lie to us. That Ellington, they made that music.
Yeah.
And two, we in America, yeah, we can get, it's easy for us to say the things we say. But when they walk in, some of us were in DC, while some in front of the embassy in Liberia, some to the fish place there. Then some are all in Accra. Part of the peace talk with Nima Boy, they are saying it loud, yeah. Today, the wealthy from Liberian people blood. They want CDC send their men from the organization. That the only party where they don't take people from people children from and kids. How long? That John we are gonna go outside there today because they use Carrasco as a babe. Oh, that he hot, that he baby. When we catch him, we can't run it. So we don't wash his feet off. He wash it down.
Yeah.
He will not go there. Go fight that job. We are with the needy people who depending on with the masses of that country. If we not understand it, we understand it. We play with something that God gave to us. We have to hold that man there. Stick, keep him. Put our hands around him, encourage him. Joe, we ain't got no business to be fighting Liberia for power. He don't want power. He's satisfied. He don't need nothing but that just to beautify that country because of the name that he get.
Right.
Oh, I'm a footballer, I'm an athlete, I'm a celebrity, I want to build my country. That all you see that man, he got no business in that place there. But our people not worth dying for.
No.
It's easy we saying it. Liberia not worth dying for, Mr. Gimon. The native men not worth dying for. The country back in the Congo people here. And if we don't stand our God first, that job we are the target.
Yeah.
Because they know that the people face. That it's not people that own the land that they face. You got a common walking like he the president with a Christmas, and you sit down there and say, Joe, we are citizens. We go where? That Liberian will go. And CDC will follow. When the time comes, when the time right for CDC to get us out, Joe, we will get us out. But not now. No way. He will be moved by directive of God and the international community. This is a peace ambassador. He works along with the international community. And he's not sitting there, he's working. He's talking to the people. When two LSU fight, they get out, grab, they suffer. If Joe William gets there and Omen Boaka gets there, because Boaka there's already the idea he can see Joe William every day.
Yeah.
Not the way he did Prince Johnson, he's not going to take Joe William later.
Thank you very
Because
much.
if anything go wrong, God forbid, it will not be good.
It will not be.
And we're not going back that way.
Right.
So we are, when the Lord leads him and the right time comes, they will speak and they will do what they got to do. Thank you, Mr. Kim.
Thank you very much. Let the children play. Says Mariah Nelson, big sister. I call her. Let's go to Australia. Mas, SP, Pelu.
Yeah, Mr. Gaiman. Hello.
Hello, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, Mr. Gaiman, I'm not good at all. Yeah.
I know.
What can you do? Since yesterday, I've been very uneasy. My heart been paining. I've been bleeding. My heart's been bleeding. First of all, I would say thank you to Phil Morris. I follow her life. I was on her life till she went off. Then less than 2 minutes, she was in the hand of the police. I even tagged in when she was in the hand of the police.
Yeah.
There where I lost it. I cried. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up all night up to this morning, up to now, Mr. Gaiman. I'm very, 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 very emotional. Our country is trying to go back to the dark days. Black guys have destroyed the country. Our children future have been destroyed. We have been, I just don't understand what the old men trying to do. And we have these people. The one that really getting to me that I don't really understand. We have the United Party people laughing at people being brutalized, being killed, being injured. Police here, they honor your post laughing, they honor their life laughing.
Yeah.
It pain me, it break my heart. Yeah, it really, really pain me, it break my heart. I would say, we all say, what Sekou did? Sekou Kalaso did nothing about it. Like everyone saying, they want Joshua. They fought to get Joshua, but thank God he didn't go. He's a smart man. He's a very smart man.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot go to the places. Yeah, because they know that he get there. The first thing they're going to farmings, and then they say, oh, he came, he attacked the police, and then they put him in jail and do all that thing. And we don't want war in our country. They're always looking for war.
Right.
Yes, police. I remember one of them, Mr. Gaiman, I even tried to screenshot his face. You look at, you can know straight that he is not a Liberian. His body language, the way he was standing, the way he was looking, you could tell that he doesn't know why he was there, what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we had these people tear gassing, killing people, Gregor Coma standing there, his arm on him like a turtle, that trying to walk away, and he's standing there killing people as young as he is. He's not thinking about his future. He's not thinking about tomorrow. When people talking about CDC, yes, this protest was not about CDC. It was for a citizen, concerned citizen. Yeah, it was not about CDC. It was not CDC that organized it. It was a peaceful protest about concerned citizen. So and I feel like the sedition, the leaders were right to stay away, because we're seeing just going to stand there alone. We saw how they attacked Safoko. Safoko attacked, tear gassing. He was on the ground, and the tear gassing, the police came and saw him tear gassing on the ground. Same thing to Yeke.
Yeah.
So what you want to expect it to do? They are looking for these people to put them in jail, to create chaos. What is trying to send us back to the back there and back there, Mr. Gaiman. I'm down. I'm totally down. My heart is broken. I've been tearing. I've been crying. Even I saying my voice note. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. Liberia, I don't know. So all we need to do is, the old man, we have to really find me how we can get to this old man, how he can stop the police brutality against our people. We are in pain. We are worried. Our country is going down the drain. Solely we need peace. And I would leave it on this note with them. Our people say the falling of a dry leaf, Mr. Gamer, is a reminder to the fresh leaf that it will one day fall as well. Yeah. It's a reminder to the fresh that it will one day fall. So let Greco, Coma, and Bwaka continue. They are left 5 months and 5 years. And 5 years is just around the corner. Just around the corner.
It is.
Yeah. We pray, and those that are in jail will be free. Galasco will be free. They won't do nothing to him. He will be free. Let them pray. CDC, we will get together, guys. At this moment, it's good that the CDC leaders stay at the back, because they are looking for them to kill them. Bwaka said he came to kill, he came to destroy Liberia, and that's what he wants to do. Their plan is to destroy CDC before 2029. So you're looking for the heads. They're looking for the smallest one, and the heads are looking for. So thank you, Mr. Gaiman. Thank you so
very
much.
Amas SP. Momentarily, we'll hear from Favor Morris. So stay with us here. Let me bring the next speaker on here.
She's a hero. She's a hero, and yeah. Okay.
Josephine Campbell. Josephine Campbell, you there? I see she put me on hold. So let me bring Alf Ross. Alf, welcome. Alf, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, welcome. Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing me on. I just want to say just a little talk right here. You can't catch a porcupine with strength and your size. Don't think that because you're big and strong, you can just rush on a porcupine and catch it. Now,
I like that.
What happened? Now we know the nature of the police that we have right now.
Right.
And my only warning here to future protesters, have a plan B. But you know the nature of the police that you encounter, and so be prepared. There was a time in 2010 and early 2011. There were police stations in the Ivory Coast, but nobody was in it. And the police could not put checkpoint anywhere in the streets. I was there, and I left for that place in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is the route the police want to go, I think that will be okay for them. Monrovia is a small place. In fact, the entire Liberia. If it causes them to be getting missing, let them get missing. Because today, what happened, it was very unnecessary. And this fight, it is not CDC fight. You people stop calling George Weah or the CDC to go up front, because CDC is the target. I don't know why people coming up and talk about CDC. They do that. They didn't do that. This is the Liberian people fight. If the Liberian people cannot stand up, or then let them forget about it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alf. Thank you very much. Let's take the next caller here. Josephine Campbell. Miss Campbell.
Yeah, I'll call you in the next 10 minutes. I'm almost on. I'm on the Uber right now.
Okay, all right.
I really got a strong message to give you to our speaker.
Okay, all right, all right. So
Okay, I'll call you back. Right.
let's take 267-7168. 267-7168. 267-7168. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Your name?
Okay. Hi. Good evening, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Tom K. here calling from Pennsylvania.
Sam, welcome.
Okay. My brother, what I want to say is the thing that happened, I'm sad, but again, I'm happy. In that they expose the weakness of the woman. Because you violate all the constitutions in the country, the organic law that you're using against the Liberian people today. You violated all the rules. You don't have regard for the rule of law. And now you're using a law to inflict or warn on the Liberian people.
Yeah.
They don't go on the street for different things. They went on the street to remind you of the organic law. Do things in the confines of the law. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you brutalize them, you beat them, you hurt people. I think I saw one woman laying down like she dead. One guy full balls and all these kind of things. You see, Boakai worked with Ellen for 12 years. But he never learned anything from that woman. When Ellen was president, my countryman, they called Damo Nelson. Damo Nelson was Minister of Internal Affairs. And upon, the cities who were in the bunker. Protest was organized. You know what it did?
No.
Ellen sent the Internal Affairs Minister and said, look, the thing that coming, we need to stop it. How do we stop it? They said, Bramo, those protesters that you see in the street, but he said that there are people behind them that put them in the street. So in order for you to come to status quo, to normalize the situation, call them from behind them. You will see those that will appear. You understand it? So Ome Brakai, where we're aiming for the length of time, you don't learn nothing. He feel that by putting people in the street to kill the Liberian people, to do this, to do that, we will subdue them. He lying. It's just starting. And to my Liberian people that blended CDC, their fight is not for CDC. That the entire country, those who elected Brakai, those who elected, majority black, that shooting their way, that want to do things in line with the constitution, with the law. It's a caveat to them. They expose their weakness. They don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't.
Because people talking about rule of law. You not respect the rule of law. The people that you put in the street today, why you put them in the street? And because you have the law, you using the power of the law. Why you put them in the street? To go against their own people? Doing everything you're doing, everything you're doing is wrong. Well, you can negotiate with the people. The people are here. He's there. And I hear alone. They are groups, start engaging them. They are the same. And see where you go from. You think about beating the people, killing them, about you damaging your government image. every day.
Every day.
You're damaging your government image every day because everything that happens is worldwide. Look at the thing you did to Kalasco. Look at the thing you did to Representative Foko. Suffocate that man. What kind of lawless government you're running? And you think you will end in 6 years?
Okay.
Because people they will go back, they will regroup and form another alternative. So the owner saying the thing happening, that man have not spoken to come on the air and say, look, the thing that happened, I regret it. That owner will never say it. He's a wicked man.
Evil.
I mean,
Very
yeah,
evil.
he's evil.
Very evil man.
He's not a presidential material.
Very evil man. To be
Very
president.
evil.
Yeah. Thank you very
Right
much,
in your
Sam.
face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah. Let's take Rebecca Saya. Rebecca.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer.
Welcome. How you doing?
Okay, thank you so much, Baba. Oh, Mr. Gamer, I sick all day today. If I tell you, I didn't even put food in my mouth. So I could see what's going on today in our country, Mr. Gamer. Some other can add it, man. So many things were just running through my head. I said, who said I have something like huge money in my phone? I ran Liberia 3 times. Mr. Gamer, I'm going to be on the ground. You are going to see me. I know I don't want to say it, but I can say it. I had an underlying problem here in the States, here in America, here with my heart. Maybe I'm going to be one of the persons that is killed today at that protest ground. But all in all, we are watching, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
And I want to tell every Liberians, Bwaka is not in control, but those men that be in Bwaka, they are the one that are in control of our country. They are the one that find a way to put with the native people against one another so we can kill one another again. And it's happening. See our brothers and sisters, some of them are very happy, celebrating,
yeah.
seeing our brothers, our sisters. They brutalize Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
Mr. Gilman, I have a band nerve mark on my back. Set it down my back, get ready to hurt me. The other day, I came from in the bathroom, excuse me, my family people. My sister saw him. I said, what kind of mark on your back like this? I said, sister, that band nerve mark. When my uncle and my algebra teacher from River says, Joe Trey and Lawrence Nimland, who was a clerk, they were killed, beheaded in front of us because they brought us outside. And they told us we'll be looking at our people being killed. When I jumped on the Reka soldier, that's the time. One of the soldiers catch me with the 10 nails and they tapped me, they put me in jail. I had a mark on my back here. She sat me down, she was looking straight in my face. Mr. Gilman, we don't want to go back to those dark days.
No.
But these people, what they are doing, we need to take a deep breath and find another strategy to engage them. Waka is not in control. I'm telling everybody that on the line. That Papi is old. You look at how he walks. Those people around him that were saying that we don't care. Even he in a wheelchair, we will carry him as our president because they know he will not be in control. They are the one that are doing this. Look at Gabriel Coma today. The police that were brutalizing our children. That other boy, when they hear him and force him to put him in the car, the blood shooting from him. My heart went straight to Israel. Mr. Gilman today. It could be my son.
Yeah.
And you watch the body language because there are foreign police over there. So they were not talking those that were doing the brutalizing of our people. They were not speaking because when they speak, the people will know that they are not police from they are not
Liberia.
our police.
Yes.
Yeah, they are not Liberian. So our Liberian police, they don't want them. Hey, you're stopping. Yeah, do the one. You understand me? For those that were doing that particular wickedness, they were not speaking. So, Mr. Gilman, this is the time. Every Liberian, let's forget about CDC. Let everyone take a deep breath and strategize to see how we can engage the people. If we not do it, Mr. Gilman, it would be terrible. Because when men get tired, it can be easy. Even when women get tired and say, you know what, you've been beating me in the heart, but today on, just I think, let my life go. It can be easy. The whole world can be into something different. So I don't want to urge each and every one of us that on the line tonight. Mr. Gilman, I'm telling you, seriously, I'm not eating same day. Same day, so there's no food in my mouth. I'm just sitting here and just sharing tears and just thinking, God, why? God, why?
Absolutely. We all the same
And
here.
Fema,
No appetite.
yeah,
But
Fema Morris,
we are not disturbed. We are not deterred.
Fema Morris, God
Let
will guide you. God will take you through, Mama.
absolutely.
And we are in prayer with you. Thank you for having me, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much, Rebecca Sia, my twin sister there. Let me welcome my young auntie, Mommy Yoko, Wicks Yoko from Minnesota, following here. Auntie Mommy, welcome. Good to see you on here. And we just got a message from one of our senior analysts here, Delano Tamasa, in our chat room. He said, "This is a victory for our democracy. The fight for freedom comes with pain. And at the end, it ends with joy. Let's keep hope alive. I am missing the show tonight because my wife is not very well. We came to the ER since 8 p.m. and we are still here." Delano Tamasa, we want to extend our thoughts and prayers to your wife, my darling sister. Want to wish her a speedy recovery, and I want to wish her well. Take all the time you want or you need, and we're gonna still be here. But you gotta take care of that first, all right? So
Delano, my thought and prayer with the madam. I wish her speedy recovery, man.
Right.
And we are in it with you, man. Just pay attention to the family. First thing first, man.
But yeah, you take care of that. We'll handle this one over here. Yeah. All right, let's go to the phone line here and welcome Favor Morris. Somebody trended earlier and said Mr. Gamer Favor was arrested and detained. Let's pray for her. She's on the phone. She was able to go home earlier today. Let's say later on this evening. And she will be talking to us now. Favor Morris, welcome. Favor, you need to unmute yourself. Favor.
Thank you. Yeah, yes.
How you doing?
My arm hurts. I have to go to the hospital. That's one.
Yeah.
But thank God for everything first. Okay, thanks and praise to God. And what I experienced today for Mama Liberia, if it happened, I will go again. It's Mama Liberia.
Absolutely.
Some of us don't have children, but all of you that I know that have children, we are fighting for them. I was never violent. And first, I say sorry to everybody who was really hurt and cursing my first time on social media, but it was too broad and painful.
Yeah.
For where I come from to see that, especially when they shot the boy legs and then they tear gas us. I mean, everything you can think on, that negative, it happened. And then when my pains were coming down, when they brought the policemen that were helping me to, because the other one said, just leave. I said, no, you cannot make it pain and take me to the station. I'm very calm. Everything you're doing, I'm telling you, Sir, I'm walking, but I need my pump. I'm an asthma patient and you're not listening. I'm getting attacked. Just for once, no. If you watch the video at the end, when the camera went dark, they took my phone. I don't have a phone now. And my niece's phone I'm using just to come online. And it hurtful when they took us to the police station. The cell has tear gas. So can you imagine if you get over 100 people in that place?
The
My
tear gas,
panic attack
you're in the cell.
in the cell. And my panic attack I had when they saw me, I was almost going off. And they brought me out and kept me somewhere. And now I was sitting and looking and they were bringing people. But all in all, it was a good fight. We did not start any fight. When the music was playing, at that time, we started to chant when Safoko and what his name? When Yakan went on the other side, when we decided to enter, and when the fight started. So I'm only appealing to them. I don't have a phone right now. And I'm going back today because someone signed for me. I have to go back. I need my phone. There is so much that you can't say all. Normally, Costa said, man, I can't talk all.
Yeah.
I saw it. Wow. I saw it. Wow. Only my right arm really, because it hit the baton.
The baton on your arm.
Yeah. Yeah, my right arm. So I had to go to the hospital. My everything is on that phone. I just appealed to them to please give my phone back. I don't know if they will give it, but I don't have a phone right now. And just sad. It's sad. I'm telling you, Mr. Kiman, it's nothing for anyone to experience. It's turning all as a peaceful protest.
I was talking to, I think that AB I was talking to earlier when I got to work, because I told you last time I was not going to work until 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I regretted why they even take the whole day off. You know, because I got to work and with everything we saw on screen on my mind, and you know, I couldn't concentrate, but I had to be there. And yeah, you know, a very terrible
it
thing.
was for almost everyone that was working.
Yeah, yeah.
He said that, and now you are recording. The first thing I went for, now my phone, and now you are recording.
They took several people's phones.
Yeah, they took the phone. Why you are recording? I said, sir, I'm on the street. It's my right to win. I never abuse you. I never come to you. Yes, I did a video. I shot. I thought because it was shocking to me. I don't know it. This is not where I grew up. It's not like this. It's different.
It's different. Yeah.
And the peaceful march we do, we don't fight. Everyone, even prep, we were telling the people, calm down. One walking will pluck out one of the across the street. We said, no, stay right here. That's where we are. That John J can come. I think you saw John J too.
Yeah.
The whole here.
The whole here.
And stuff like that. Yeah. It was too much. And Mr. Gabriel, we can talk all. Yeah. If somebody will tell you, say, why are you in the street when they not have $50 on our pay and your thing will go to let it go? I'm like, are you killing me? But I kept my calm.
Why you keep on the street? They finish adding $50 on our pay.
I'm like, you joking, right? But that's what we found ourselves. Now keep praying for us. God is there with us, and we are strong.
Absolutely.
And yes, like I said, the only thing is my arm. But I know when I will go to the hospital, I try to go to the ANC. Yeah. But I just appealing for my phone. It's very important.
It is.
But I know him. I know his face.
Okay.
So we'll see. If anything, I will let you know.
thank God for you and everybody here praising you and everybody else, all the
Yeah, thank you
protesters.
so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Thank
Yeah.
God for you. Thanks for your courage, your support, everything that you put into this. Thank you. You left Amsterdam to go for this purpose. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Now, yeah, thank you so much, everybody.
Right.
My phone was banking. I told my niece, I said, well, you got to manage today
Right.
until I get a phone. So everybody calling, showing concern. Thank you so much. That God bless you all.
You're welcome.
And then just keep praying for us because it's not, yeah,
Absolutely.
it's not
Thanks, Favor, and stay safe, man. Okay.
Stay safe. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Teddy
Thank you.
Yankun.
Mr.
Yeah,
Goodman.
make sure you don't show your location.
Hold on 1 second. Teddy, hold on 1 second. Yeah, Jerome, Mr. Gayman, Jerome Gayman.
Yes, Ms. Favor.
Yeah.
If you didn't say anything, one thing you said is that if you could do it all over again, you would do it the same old way.
Absolutely.
The intimidation tactic that they are trying to use, it is meant to discourage folks, to scare folks. They wanted to hear from you that you are not willing to go back and do it again. But the courage that you have to say, if I had to do it again, I would do it the same way. Peacefully protesting, standing my ground, and make them look bad.
Yeah.
That is what we call courage.
Courage. Yeah.
Ms. Favor, if you have not done anything to the police and the Waika government, this is the biggest slap you ever put in their ears, in their faces, in their eyes.
Yeah.
When you do harm to folks and the person say, I am still standing.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand my ground because the ground on which I stand is holy. This is what we are talking about, man. You are a hero. We respect you. And you are going into the honors of the Liberian history by great men and women that came before you. Thank you, and let's continue. And we too, on this side and everywhere else, will never give up on the fight.
No, we will not give up. Absolutely.
Thank you.
No. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Gayman.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much, Mr. Gayman.
You're welcome.
Mr. Gayman, keep on the fight for us.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't stop.
No.
Your strength you give us, making us to stand up for our children,
Absolutely.
and to see things right in our country.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Favor Morris there, one of those who was arrested today, brutalized, manhandled by Boaca police. Yeah, Boaca police. Teddy, the Lion, Yankun, Fargo, North Dakota, welcome.
So thank you very much for giving.
Yeah.
My heart is heavy. Fortunate for me today. I start my very new job this morning when the protest was going on. So I'm not ready to monitor the protest. It was after I started watching those videos and seeing how massively people went and beat and killed, hurt a lot of good people, arrested them, including lawmaker. But give me someone who, we have someone who see in the dark and tell people, put things that we just can't look at, preach mere politics. Earlier, I've been saying that Boaca has a very strong ulterior motives. He got foreign forces that supporting him. If anybody, like people don't even read things. Boaca went Sierra Leone a few times and knew of some wife, who birthday or his birthday. You don't know what plan he want to go make it.
Right.
Boaca having different people in our police hurting the Liberians. Liberians will be investigating all these things. So I'm very, 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 very confused. Things I'm hearing, listening to is a slap, insult. Everybody ever think that Boaca don't know what's going on. First of all, that National Port of Authority, those concessions, that Boaca knows about how that port was taken away from the Liberian people, and since then, mafia deeds have been going on at that port. So those foreign, I think it was 6 to 7, 2 hours boys, guys, that are having that deal with the Liberian government, they take about the 70 some more percentage, and Liberian government they take a peanuts. So all the drugs, things that have been going on, and whatever time Baga was already a poor man, Charles Bronskins told you Liberian people that. Why not forget about that so much? A very, you know what I'm saying, noble man in our society, the late Charles Bronskins. You think you would die? You lie? Baga was not poor like that. So Liberian people should be careful.
Absolutely.
First of all, there will be no successful state or union address for that man. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be the plan B. Liberian people should get ready for this. We are in a serious predicament. And Liberian people sleeping, saying that a CDC thing, you have a wake up. You have to keep dreaming, say CDC thing. It's a CDC thing. And I'm so much disappointed within the CDC with hierarchies. You know, to see. But, you know, I mean, we don't want to preach tribalism. But all the Lofian guys, they were all the way they enjoy CDC, everything, person we did there. What more a person can do for you? I see a lot of guys breaking away. Nobody else for these Lofian guys, Lofians. So first of all, they compromise to a traditional thing. So body needs to think and rethink that position. If he feels that he been so coerced by his tribal sentiment or tribal things, he should understand. But we love Koji. Maybe he's not his own will, but it's clearing that those guys cannot take certain decisions. You better see what they do for nothing, but whatever I want to put the blame on President Weah. Okay? Those guys start refusing to listen to others. Man, Charles Joseph, then, all of them want to be president, they want to be speakers. All the Lofian guys along with their uncles. What kind of nonsense that person in? What you understand, man? It's so dumb, it's so insulting. And we will not accept this. We will not accept it.
No. And
like people, you know, we understand 1 or 2 things going on. But like people should look, someone will look at things deeply politically. Sierra Leone, politicians and the Polar politicians in Sierra Leone, we don't know what has got that in strong connections with international people with an interest, want to see that country to go through war. So a lot of things can happen to our society again, push us backward. And push all the agendas, the Western agendas, and plus our resources be exploited. And keep our people backward. These people are looking for a problem for our country. It's unfortunate we share product with certain people, but they always want to find a way to make that people to get into problem. But we're too friendly, too free with all these people. You see?
Absolutely.
So President Weah, I'm sure that he really, you know, he should not even give me the contract to Braca. Because people are not really voting for that man. You also know that mafia deals went on that whole election thing. Okay? And plus Prince Johnson, the late, he's one of the reasons why Braca became president today. And we see how Braca deceived Prince Johnson. We should wake up. That's all I got to say for now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The lion, you spoke
I'm
like
so much reading.
You spoke like a lion
It's so
tonight.
painful.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? I see all the time on video. Luckily, I stopped my job today. Stopped at 24, 25 bucks per hour. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I stopped my work. So I don't even voluntarily take out this money like that and see all the things that went on to our people.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. Frederick, Tennessee, Niman, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer. Greetings to everybody, and I really want to appreciate Favor Morris for standing up for the right thing. Mr. Gamer, Bwaka going Sierra Leone, it was not just for play.
Mm-hmm.
Mother Bill is very terrible when it comes to human rights violation. If you look at Sierra Leone, ahead of Sierra Leone,
some kind of protests went on in Sierra Leone that people died for like ants.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the guy silent the Sierra Leone politicians.
Mm-hmm.
He brutalized people until my Sierra Leone friend right here, the guy said he doubted that war will not go in Sierra Leone with what is going on, because when the people are silent and they have no voice, they will have to take gun. That is the playbook of that Sierra Leone president. So Boaka went there for a specific reason. They joined military to control both Liberia and Sierra Leone. Mr. Gamer, I felt so bad today, and I kept quiet. I was not really posting or commenting because I wish I was part of it. And I think Liberia need to wake up. That few handful of police. Just Mr. Gamer, look at what happened at the CDC headquarters when those few guys stood up against them. Let's to talk about we don't want to go that way, but if push comes to shove, what Boaka is doing to say he want to silence everybody from even what happening on Capitol Hill, that nobody should talk about it, the Constitution should be violated. This is unacceptable, and I think Liberians and from every walk of life need to wake up and stand up against this thing, because if it is not done, I can tell you 2029 people can be talking about who then will have a free roll, because they will use just imagine if people are not in power, they were killing people all around.
Yeah.
Let's to talk about it, and we have to stop it. If you don't stop it, it will grow, and they will grow momentum. They will start how they call it, putting their partisan in police to brutalize people. They will continue with that trend, and that trend has to be stopped. I'm just to conclude, President, we are just someone that is just peaceful. If not, a single word from President, we are concerning, supporters. Liberia could be upside down, and the government that Joseph Boaka want to govern, I don't think he are going to do it. Because seeing what is going on both at the CDC headquarters and what happened today is very terrifying, and I think Liberians need to wake up seriously. I want to use the same thing that the same words that Anita used. She said, "How
long? For how long?
Yeah, how long will we continue to take?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you,
Mr.
Thank you very much. Tennessee, thank you. That was our last call up there. Let's come back to our team of panelists and analysts on here. Let me begin with Alita. She was fiery. We allow every one of you to call in and have your say. We're going to take the next 10 minutes or so to analyze everything here, and then we call it. Yeah. We're going to try to read some comments too. We've been posting the comments, highlighting them on screen, but we didn't read much of them tonight. We'll try to read some as well. Okay, and let me begin with Miata Soko passed away. This old man called JMB came to finish our poor Liberian people with pains and hungers to kill them. Evil president of Mama Liberia. Sad for our country. No freedom of speech in this demonic regime. Strong words there by Miata Soko passed away. Elita, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Gaman.
Yeah.
I was just, contemplating on one thing, and it worries me. What 2029 will be.
Right.
It is something that we all have to, go back to our closet and now.
And please, sorry, Alita, all of you, you should please include in your comments here the embassy security alert issued today to her citizens and international partners. Please
Sure.
incorporate that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it worries me to see what 2029 is ahead gonna be for us as Liberian and as politicians or members of our political party within the opposition.
Right.
It is high time we go back to our drawing board. Restrategize as a political institution. I've listened to everybody on here. I'm speaking in the capacity of the National Youth Chairperson of CDC USA elect.
Yeah.
I would just want to be clear on one thing. I think the party, CDC is not, I read some of the comments. We are dealing with it from a very, different standpoint than everybody. I know as much as me, Alita, and the rest of those folks want us to just, react as they are doing, but we are the better ones. CDC over the year have, so much credit that we are people that is governed by rules and regulations. Our president within 6 years respected the rule of law. We have set of backings and respect outside, not only within Liberia, but outside the world at large.
Right.
I know it is hard. It is, disheartening. It is sad. It is frustrating. Some of us were personally affected by what happened today. But at the end of the day, let us not forget the reason why we became citizens in the first place. That is what we should retrospect on. We have a peaceful, Senator who I know he have gone through a lot. He has taken so much more. And like I stated, how much more can we take? It is a time that not only just right, it is a time that we take a different route or a different pathway to make sure that the message be very clear to Mr. Boaka that we are no longer and we won't accept such the disgusting. I'm sorry for my term of word, but this is disgusting. This is not tolerated in any part of the world. And like you said, you see, you see, when I read a message, I read a context in that message. They said the police, which means the embassy emphasized that the police was the aggressor.
Yeah.
Read in that statement, rather, the police then started to spread tear gas. Emerald is clear. It is a clear message that, and it is good that they are witnessing this. These are the same people. When it came to hard decision making, they be the ones controlling the box, the internal politics of Liberia. I'm not going to spare them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sugarcoat. The Americans are so hard thought and parcels of the pains our people are faced with today. Let us be clear on that part.
Right.
But it's in a clear message that the devil is better than angel you have yet to meet. And this is a clear message to them. The black guy who they thought had the Liberian people with our government wasn't doing well. They sanctioned one of the youngest men in political history because
Yeah.
what are rumors today Liberian were violated. We sit and watch. Washington DC very clearly. We wait and see what actions will be taken because there have been 4 to 5 incidents that Liberian have lost their life consistently under this government. In Washington, D.C., have yet to make one statement. It is alarming, and we will send a clear message to them. I'm not even sugarcoat by the message today because they were the one yesterday that led us to today. So let's just be clear about that. But Mr.
Thank.
Gamer, let me just get 1 minute my party statement. Thank you for the work you do for the Liberian people, and to my other sister, you know, BC Safira Morris, you did what history will remember you for. And to everybody sitting in your jail cell today, hope is not lost. 2029 is coming. Let us come together. Let hold as a political institution and to move our country, Mama Liberia, forward. Thank you, Mr. Gaming, for having me on your platform tonight. It was good to meet every panelist. I will take my exit now.
Thank you very much, Alita, my daughter there from Philadelphia tonight. Thank you very much. Let me squeeze in this caller, Sis Anna from Texas, for 1 minute here. Sis Anna, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you, Brother Mike. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you to you and Brother Gayman. Thank you. You know, you must talk again. Was it this afternoon?
Yeah.
We talk. It's too painful. We can't sit down for 6 years to look at what's going on. So what my own suggestion is, what do we do to help our people back home from this side? What do we do? Is what we should plan. What do we do?
We will get to that.
Yes, please.
We will get to that. Thank you very much.
Because with me, I've started it.
Okay.
The wounds that on these people are what people? Is it gun wounds or baton?
Some that bullet wounds, some that baton.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much. They're bleeding too much. But nobody died. Nobody died, right?
We can't independently say. Yeah. Thank you very much.
So, yes,
Pure. The line was open ever since.
Constant discussion. This is what we can do from our end.
Okay, all right.
Against the government. We can't wait for 6 years.
All right.
Too much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pure, 30 seconds.
Yeah, thank you for squeezing me in, Mr. Goodman.
Yeah.
Well, we have to be honest with ourselves here because since I've been following Liberian politics between 2005 to present, I haven't heard one day UP's die. And I'm not happy to celebrate a UP president die, but we're happy if I see a UP president die because I always see that the peace of Liberia are all there in the hand of CDC. What I noticed since 2005. And even imagine CDC in power, CDC still maintain the peace that it killed sedition. And you people celebrate. So my question is, for how long people going to sit and fold their hands?
Thank you very much.
So
for how long? Yeah.
You should be caught away. For how long? That's it. I can say. For how long?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Jerome Gayman.
Yes, Mr. Gayman, thank you very much for the show. Great show, great topic.
Yeah.
We have to do what we have to do. And the folks on the ground, they have to keep on doing what they're doing. I'm hoping that through your investigation, we can know these injured people, especially a young man who was shot in the leg, and the gentleman that had multiple wounds on the head. You could see, I think, about maybe 5 or 6 gash, huge ones on his head. Some of these people need to be acknowledged for the bravery and what they have done. God knows that they are not working. They don't have jobs.
No.
So we have to at least acknowledge their pains. So if you have people on the ground who knows where these people are, I know Janja Mbappe, he doesn't need any help. He's a friend of mine. He's well off. He can take care of himself. But those poor people that follow him, we have to find a way to take care of our own. Thank you very much for the show.
You didn't speak to the embassy, or you did earlier?
Yes, I did, but I think if everybody can make that their cover page, that would be nice. If you could put it in the chat room, let everybody copy and paste.
And
let everybody.
I'll put a screenshot. I'll put a screenshot there.
Great.
Yeah.
So we all can do that. In the meantime, you can go to the US Embassy website and download.
I share the link on GHT page. So
okay, great.
It is right below this video. You can find it there.
Great.
Yeah.
So let's it's a matter of exposure.
Yeah.
What these people did. For some of you think that this was not what you expected, but it gave us the exposure. Like Trump used to say, no, any news is good news. There are times that there are news for you to get some of the kind of courage that we are talking about. It would to be on all the pages of all the newspaper and everywhere. You have to pay millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
These guys took 2 hours, 3 hours, and they made the world to see what is going on inside Liberia.
Inside Liberia. And that's how you attract investors.
That's correct. Let the investor know that you come out here, you will be blooded, and if we take your money, you go to court, you will not get it back.
No rule of law.
No rule of law. And then the US is doing the alert. So what we can do is publicize.
Yeah.
That's all we can do, and then we can get to the young folks who they are. We need to recognize them. We need to remember them. If that $1 or $2 send their way to heal their wounds, we got to do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jerome Gayman. You had a double take today. I saw you all focus on Liberia.
Yes.
That's a double whammy, guys.
Yeah, double whammy.
We are all working hard.
We're working.
Wherever.
The young man, Teddy Yanko to announce a new job.
That's right.
I know, right?
Listen, man. Listen. Where the politician and the preacher said, don't never put a microphone near them.
Right.
They will never say no. It doesn't matter where. If I one person watching, they will go there. The idea is to get the message out. So wherever they call me, I'm going there and I'm going to try the bad news.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
That was great, man.
Take it away. Yeah.
Okay, my brother. Again, let me say thanks to you and all of the callers, the followers, and the people that stood the test of time today. Continue to stand for the greater good of Liberia. You know, my brother, with regards to the statement from the United States Embassy, it was never diplomatic. They used it, they were blunt. And that in itself tells you how much they have indicted this government already.
Right.
If you have a diplomatic mission telling you upfront that the people get tear gas, they're willing to spray people, don't go around there.
Right.
It was never a diplomatic language, and I appreciate the boldness because indeed there is a notoriety. There is a proof that indeed this government, this is not their first rodeo. They've been down the road. Immediately a few months in power, they killed people, demonstrators for their own right, where their community were polluted. And they went there in King George, in Grand Kidman County, and killed people over there. So the history is there. That's the reason why the United States Embassy was very upfront. Told them, say, hey, look, this is what they are doing against armless and peaceful civilians, your own people. If the diplomatic mission, our greater ally telling you this is an indictment on you.
Right.
So again, my brother, it is what it is. This is what you got for the Joseph Walker government.
Absolutely.
You know, my brother, again, I understand people, followers, callers saying, oh, you know, we are not. And that would be complete naivety on the part of some of us to even tell the leader of the biggest political party, especially a former president, to say, oh, go lead protests.
On the picket line.
Go on the picket line. That is not the issue here.
That's not America.
That's not what we are driving home either.
Right.
The question there is that in every given society, even the political parties that you got in Liberia, they might not say it directly to you, but they know that in the opposition bloc there is a leader that there, and there's a CDC that they look up to.
Right.
Directly and indirectly when it comes to these kind of issues. We are just stating that you should be in a position to say something official in a capacity that will be forceful to register and put the people on record on it.
Right.
Those are the things that we are saying here. Nobody's saying that CDC, this is not CDC fight alone. this is a holistic fight.
It
This is about the people of Liberia. A lot of people that came out there today, they were not seditionists.
No.
They were Liberians. And I'm pretty sure the country in itself, you conduct a survey on a daily basis, they're going to tell you exactly what this country is facing. But again, I hope they're going to institute the legal measures tomorrow and put the guardrail up so that at least this kind of ugly behavior, because it like they are telling you that if we can go in the cycle of the former president, meaning to say we can do anything. This was politically motivated. The arrest of Sekou and other people over there today,
yeah,
it was politically motivated.
Absolutely.
So my brother, again, from my understanding, you're going to be in court tomorrow and so on and so forth. Because the irony about the thing is that the coast closed by 3 o'clock in Liberia. If you're going to be taking somebody there by 2:45 or 10 minutes to 3, how do you expect them to do to put together a bone and everything else?
Right.
It was calculated. This is the same kind of thing they were trying to orchestrate against Minister Thwarted.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Mhm.
but they forget to know that they are making hero of certain people that they're going to regret in no time. But
Absolutely.
again, my brother, it was a great show, and then we will continue to do this.
Thank you.
And I will admonish CDC to build a bigger coalition wherein they will reach out to other political parties for the betterment of the country. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, AB. Thank you. Thanks, Jerome Game and Elita Gba, and all of our many callers on here tonight. Those of you that trained with us as well, thank you very much. I'll leave you with this. We reported to you here a number of times about the AFL being infiltrated into the police for what happened in our country on Tuesday the 17th. You saw it, okay? We got one of the injured persons, the videos we've been showing you, the pictures. One of the injured persons, I spoke with them and they told me they saw a taxi that came out of LU fence with AFL soldiers inside, and another official car was driven by an AFL officer, but police were filled up in the back of the car. Okay. We also got confirmation. Austin Kawa on Freedom FM, on Freedom Hard Talk, also told Liberians today that 2 of his friends, colleagues that they went to school together, college, that are in the AFL, he saw them in police uniforms today. So this was a total orchestration that was put together by the Boakai's government to hurt the Liberian people, to harm our democracy, and run the country in the grounds. Okay? It saddens my heart. It saddens all of us. But we are not despair. We are not, you know, we it's not going to stop anything. The Liberian people resolve is what you saw today. Okay? The protest was a very successful protest. It was very successful. The people came out in their numbers, and the protest got the desired message or whatever it wanted. It got it. The international community got to see the Boakai's government, the ruthless behavior of the Boakai's government, the disregard for the rule of law. Okay, so the protest was very successful. Look, you know, whenever you harm protesters, you put your government into public ridicule. The international community comes after you, like you saw the American embassy security alert, informing her citizens about police brutality, okay, or using tear gas, water cannon, batons, and what have you. The pictures are there to tell the stories of the many people who were injured, the arrest of innocent, peaceful protesters, and all of that. So, we just want to encourage all of us, okay? Want to encourage all of us to continuously do what we do to help our country, help our people, and keep hope alive. All right? We're going to be back here again another day, another time, with another edition of this program. It saddens my heart. It saddens all of us. And so we are not going to play any music to end the show here tonight. Want to say, do have yourself a wonderful night. And we're going to see you on our next broadcast. You can join us on the radio. You can join us on the radio, and we will entertain you throughout the night. Okay. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Michael Gilman.